Hi everyone, it's Happy Hobonichi Day. 2 big boxes, a cover on its own, a book, and then a pile of accessories. Came in a massive box today, so I think I'll leave the accessories till last, and I'll start with the heaviest box. They're both quite heavy actually. I'll start with this one. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the longest I've had to wait for a Hobonichi delivery, and totally not their fault. They tried to deliver while I was at work and I couldn't accept it. So here we are. Now there are orders in here for myself and Denise and Simone. So a couple of different people's in here. I have to say the majority is mine for sure, but I'm going to take you through all of it. So let me empty this box and let's get started. Okay, so here's our first box of things. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pens. Now you get a pen if you buy a cousin or a A6 or a Weeks. So that means I've got 7 of those in here. Wow, I didn't know it was that many. Let's have a look. Shall we start with the Weeks? I think we shall. So I have 4 Weekses here. These 2 are for Simone. How beautiful do they look together? The Aurora was so hard to get. I actually checked I checked the cart and paid, and this wasn't in it because it just said it was sold out. So I had to go back in, and I guess it must have released from someone else's cart, and I was able to pick it up for Simone. So I was very, very happy to be able to get it. So she's ordered 2, as you can see, and I'm going to be very careful. She has said I'm allowed to open it to show you. So thank you, Simone. We appreciate that. But I'm just going to do it very carefully so as not to damage her experience when she opens it herself. Alright, so here we have Simone's 2 Hobonichi Weeks. We have the Lagoon and the Aurora Duty. The Lagoon is that linen look cover. I've had this before in a pink and it is beautiful. It holds up really well. I've still got mine going from last year and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It's a lovely cover. We've got the 2023 here embossed in, I think it's white or maybe pale blue, and then debossed here on the spine as well. And I won't go through this one in great detail because it is Simone's. I'll let her do that. But we do have the pocket in the back. We've got the usual grey and black bookmarks. And this is an English Weeks. So we'll go through the English in a second. And then the Aurora Duty. Hopefully you can see that's the shiny cover. I've never had a shiny covered Weeks before, but this is truly stunning. I really wanted this for myself as well, but I wanted others more, so I'm okay that I didn't get it. It has a beautiful, beautiful artwork, just gorgeous. This little guy with his coffee or a hot chocolate there, and then with, of course, the flag of the Aurora Borealis. Just beautiful. And like I said, it is shiny, so hardcover. It comes with the pocket, but it also comes with this little kind of business card sized little picture, and on the back it tells you about the artist. Really lovely, nice feature to have that, and I think a couple other things have something like this year with the picture on it as well. So I'll leave those in there for Simone to discover. Let's just check. Yep, same black and grey bookmarks. So that's the Lagoon and Aurora Duty Weeks, which are both for Simone. Now the other 2 weeks are for me, and I have the Aristocats one and the plate of sweets. And this one is English and this one is Japanese. I just think these are beautiful. So the packaging this year is a little different, and you can see it's got grey colouring where it's Japanese and yellow colouring where it's English. This one is, well, they're both Monday starts. It has 75 memo pages and it starts in January as well. So nice to have that. This year, the little notebook, I'm sure you, pamphlet I should say, I'm sure you've seen, has the little gingerbread cookie inside and goes through a lot of detail about your Hobonichis and how you can use them, how other people have used them. I think that's really sweet. I'm super keen to cut this little guy out and use him. So we get this with every book that you purchase. All right, let's have a look at the Aristocats weeks. It has the plastic on it to protect the bow and tie fabric. So here is the bow and tie fabric. Hopefully you can see, yeah, you can there. You can see those lines. It's actually slightly raised where the Marie head is. That's the bow and tie fabric. I've got one of these this year. I've got a linen and a bow and tie. It has the 2023 here embossed in, I think, what is silver, and on the spine as well in silver too. So we have the adorable Marie on here. She is so cute. And on the front we have all the same face. So they're all facing the same way. And if we turn over, we've got one on the back where she's looking over her shoulder, so you can see her little bow there as well. And I think, is there one on the spine? No, there isn't. They're all the same. Oh, hang on. This one is facing in that direction. So we actually have 3 different Maries on here, but really the only one you can properly see is this one. She's very cute. So yeah, I love this bow and tie fabric. I think it's fabulous, but I will be putting it in a clear cover on cover. We get the pocket and we get a little tiny card that says it's a collaboration with Disney, and that's all in Japanese. So this pocket, I'll just give you my hot tip. I place it here usually in the front, because the cover on cover will cover this up, so you won't be able to use it. I actually noticed someone trying to put it this way the other day as well, which I think is a cute idea. If it will work, I think it will. It's pretty close to being exactly that space, but I quite like the idea of putting it horizontally as well. Okay, so this is an English week. So let's look at how our English weeks looks. I might just skip to this one and we'll come back and look at the outside cover again in a minute, but the main differences I'll just show you quite quickly. Obviously everything is in English on this one. This says last year and this year, whereas this is in Japanese. And at the bottom here we have what I'm assuming must be important dates in Japan, whereas in the English version we have a space to write our own important dates, which is quite cool. I don't really use this front section so much, but good to have it there, and I do like to decorate it. Then our year at a glance, or our yearly spread, is they're quite similar across the two. Okay, so that's the year, and then if we switch to a monthly spread, I mean, they look exactly the same. We have December written here instead of the 12 and the kanji, but otherwise it's virtually the same. We also have the colour on the weekends as well, and as I said, it's a Monday start. Alright, so if we just flip to a weekly section, and you can see that there's really not a lot of difference here. This says 3 and then March 2023, and this says just March, and then it's got the 3 with the little kanji next to it, and then 2023. So incredibly similar, really not much difference whatsoever. We do just get the Monday, etc. down the side, and of course the quote is in English in this version. And then right at the back, I'll put this to the side now, we have the information pages. We've got using things around you to measure size. That's generally in here, and there's a ruler down the side here. We've got your favorites, so you can circle whether it's a movie or a song or whatever. We've got the My 100 laid out there for us. We've got my favorite things. I think this is quite cool because it actually lists like favorite TV show, favorite cloud shape, favorite writing utensil, lots of cute things there. I really like that idea. A bit cute just to fill that out over the course of the year. We've got a how to better enjoy conversation spread, which sounds quite cute. We've got the 365 days check-off sheet, so something you want to track daily you can put there. And then we have a spot for a few addresses at the back, and then your personal details as well, and a little serial number. Oh my goodness, so exciting to have my weeks for next year. I'll go through how I'm going to use this in a different video because I think today is going to be long enough. Alright, I was drawn to this as soon as I saw it, mainly because of the pink and red. I'm very much in love with pink and red together. And this is called the, I think, Plate of Confectionery from the Tokyo National Museum as a collab between the two. So you can see there this beautiful artwork, and this is by an artist. You can buy some postcards as well that has this artwork featured, as well as others from the year. We have 2023 here in a red embossing, and also on the spine, and instead of being in the center, it's at the bottom of the spine on this one. Something just a bit different to separate it from the others being a collab with the National Museum. So we have the pocket as usual, and like I said, there are a few that have the little extra picture on the business card to tell you about the artist. So I love that. I love reading about them on the website. So if you look at the website for Hobonichi, every single product has a story, and in the covers and the prints in particular. And I just love that. I love to read about them. So we've just had a look through this. I won't go through it again. So those are my 2 weeks for 2023. I have a definite use for one of them, and the other one I'm not sure yet. So come back soon and we'll go through what I'm going to be using these for. But I just really wanted to get the Aristocats one because it's so cute, and I've got a lot of stuff from this range in this package. But this is the one that I want to be using on the day-to-day. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so next up I have 4 A6 books here. I didn't know that I had 4, but anyway, let's work out what's going on. First up is the Aristocats Hobonichi papers. Bonjour, trust me, a good day is about to begin. How darn cute is Marie? She's just the sweetest. I actually watched Aristocats on Disney Plus the other night just to remind myself. Quite interesting actually, watching it again. Okay, so we have a little cover, a little insert here to show that it's a Disney collab. It's the most prettiest pink, really, really sweet. Love that little face. And then on the inside, on every page in the corner, we have the little illustration here of Marie with 2 little mice. These are not Tomorrow River paper. It is just normal paper. It's quite very, very smooth, and you can tear these sheets out easily. So I just thought I'd get one of those. I often pop one of those in a cover and use it just for notes. And oh my goodness, I didn't know on the back it says feisty and fabulous. Is Marie and one of her brothers having a little tussle. So cute. Alright, I have a Techo planner. I have 2 of those actually. One of those is for Simone. She's ordered one. And, oh, that's right. I do remember I ordered 2. One is Simone's for one of her covers that I've got over there. And one is for me for my health journal. I use this for a health journal this year. Loved it. It's worked super well, so I just got another one. And let's open it up. I'm going to open it with a knife because I don't really want to tear the packaging up, because I may want to use it. So Hobonichi has moved to paper packaging. I'm sure you know, I'm sure you've watched 1,000 videos like I have. They moved to paper packaging this year, which I think is fantastic. And I want to keep this little glassine piece out of the middle. We have our little pamphlet again. We have some information about the Techo planner. And then they've given us some test paper for the 2024 Techo and Cousin. So I'm sure you know already, but the Tomoe River paper is changing. They've run out, and we're moving to this version for 2024 for the original, the Cousin, the planner, which is this one, the day free, and the 5-year. Not the weeks. The weeks will happen the following year. So they just popped this in for us to try out, so that we could test the paper and see what we think for the next year. It has a monthly spread for January, and then it has the first 3 days of January, as well as the intro page. So that's really lovely of them to go to the effort of including this with every single book. I think it's amazing, and I will try that out in a new video. So here is the gorgeous little planner. I absolutely love this thing. I've had it, I don't know, 3 or 4 years in a row now. I think 2019, yeah, was my first one, so this will be the 4th. It's all in English. The black cover is the English cover. Very similar to the weeks in this instance. So we have a 2023 and 2024. We have our yearly trackery kind of one. So that goes from December of this year through to March of 2024, and then we have December's month in here, so we can technically move in to the monthly section in December. And if we go to the end of the monthly section, that is March 2024, and then we have our turning a page to a new year spread and dive straight into January, and it's just the same as that throughout. The color is always red on Sunday, and then grey. The rest of them are all grey throughout. It has the quote in the bottom in English, and at the back there's some dot grid paper, and it's red, a red dot, if you can see there. And at the back we have a couple of extra pages. We have important contacts, international size charts, a conversion table with a ruler. The My 100 is in here as well. Express yourself in Japanese. That's cool. I like that. Anko, the secret of Japanese sweets. And then your personal notes and serial number at the bottom there. So that's the little planner. Like I said, there's one here for Simone, and this one's for me. And then lastly, for the first year, I got myself an avec. So the avec is the same as the planner that we just saw, except only available in Japanese, and it is split in 2. So it comes with this paper to test, as well as the it's in there, the little pamphlet. And you can see here we've got January through June, and then July through December. So they're skinnier books. And I got this for my creative journal, which I'm currently in the big planner, the full year planner at the moment, the A6 version. And it's getting very, very chunky. So I decided to split it into 2 for next year. And the best part of that is I get to set up 2 books and decorate the front cover and make it all fabulous. So that makes me very, very happy. It's different to the English in that you can see here the colours change as the month changes. So January is this brown colour, and February is like a darker brown, and then March is purple. So everything in here is purple. The quote is in purple and in Japanese. So the colours do change for each month. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that. I think it's fine. Like, I'm not too bothered. What I'm going to put in there is going to overpower that colour probably anyway. But I really want to try it out, so that's what we have. I have my 7 pens, so I'm not going to really talk about the pen. It's the Uni Jetstream. It's a great pen. I'm not in love with the colour like most people, but it is what it is. Alright, so we have 3 covers now. The first one is Simone's metronome. So this is the Tokyo metronome cover. I do think it's beautiful. With the moon there, the big metronome, and then our little characters, the same as the Aurora Judy one, the little bear and a little deer playing the piano on a rooftop. It's just very pretty, super pretty. Dark blue on the inside, and the pocket has the little night sky, the same as here. And then the bookmarks, I'm not going to undo them. Oh, they're already undone. The bookmarks are just these little, mimicking those lights. So they look just like the lights that are drawn here. So that, I think, is a nice little feature. And it comes with the little night sky picture as well, with a story about the artist. So very nice of Simone to let us look inside that cover. So next up is this beautiful cover, and this is for me, and this, I mean, it's a bit of a departure for me. So this is cute. It's got the toggles inside of the little bookmarks. That is so cute. All right, let's look at the cover. We'll come back to those in a minute. It's just beautiful. It's by a Finnish artist. And, you know, just this fruit tree with pears and lemons and apples and all sorts of beautiful colours. It has a pocket here, and it has that mint on the inside. It's such a pretty colour. So like I said, a bit of a departure for me. It's not pink, but it's got pink bits. And then the inside is a fabric. It's a really pretty fabric. It's got the name of the artist here, and then the bookmarks are actually leather, like it's a leather bookmark. And we have the little toggles, which are these cute little beads. So pretty. Look at those. They're adorable. Oh, I just think they're just gorgeous coming out the bottom of the planner there. So I also have a little card here. It doesn't have the full picture on the back, but it has a little description of the artist here. So she is a designer living in Finland. So technically Japanese, but living in Finland. We've got a little life book, notes about the planner. And then I saw someone see this the other day, but I don't know exactly what it is. If you know, please tell me. I was wondering if it was something to clean it with, or I don't really know. So if you know, let me know, but I will have a look on the website and see if it tells me there as well. So let's fold it up. Oh, it's really pretty. It's just gorgeous. I think it's stunning. I just really, when I saw it, I just really loved it. So I had to get it. And how cute is that size? So I'm going to use this for work. I'll give you more details about that in another video. I think it's too much to go into today. But I did pick up another A6 cover. And as you can see, it's the Aristocats. Look how pink that is inside. Oh my goodness. So I'm sure you've seen this a million times by now. Here's Marie with her Bonjour cover, the beautiful silver embroidery, the little patchwork Marie on there, and trust me, a good day is about to begin here on the pocket. And the inside the pocket is pink, but also it's got Marie and her two brothers on the inside there. Just a little extra bonus for you. And the inside pink is just the best pink. It's such a pretty pink. I so love it. Disney collab here, normal life book here, and then we've got the little illustration here that's the same as the one that's inside this book, so it looks just like that one. And we have these purple toggles, and if you haven't seen them already, be prepared to be excited. We have the one it's a pink one, and it has a little M for Marie on there. So stinking cute. And on the other one, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see it. It's a little milk bottle. It's adorable. I just think it's the cutest. So that is going to be probably what I put my creative journal in, I suspect. My creative journal is going to sit in here. But just for now, I'll put this in so you can see how cute that is. So in an A6 cover, oh my goodness, in an A6 cover you get this little pocket here, you get a secretarial pocket, a place to pop the book, and you can put the front cover in here if you wanted to. I'm not going to right now because this is too cute. You get your 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots, and then the smiley pocket here as well, and then you get a pocket here to put things in as well. It's a very smooth kind of fabric. It's not like cottony. It's probably a nylon, I suspect. So let's close it up. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. Super cute. And it will have a cover on cover on it as well. A little bit of pulling where the embroidery is, but that really doesn't bother me. It's such a beautiful cover. I think that's just part of the naturalness of it. Love it, love it, love it. So exciting. So that is the end of the first box. So let's now move into our second box. I guess this is going to have the A5 stuff in it. Oh. Okay, I'm going to take everything out of here and show you what I have. Alright, so as you can see, there is a Marie cover. So let's get started with that first. So it's exactly the same as the A6 version, except of course it's A5. I don't really think there's anything else to point out about this. It's going to have the same little toggles as the A6. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. I love the purple colour here with it as well. It kind of goes really nicely. And beautiful fabric. I really love it. It's so pretty. And then we have our front cover. There's the two of them together. Super cute. I have plans for these and I have plans to use them together. So stay tuned for that. I also have the finish cover in A5 as well. I have plans for this at work as well as the small one. So the A6 is going to be my planner and the A5 is going to be an accompanying notebook. So nothing really to see here. Everything is the same inside. It's beautiful. And if we just show you the two together, just stunning. So that's going to be what I take to work. This one will be on the go for everything. I'm going to put personal and work in here. But if it's just a planner and a to-do, then no one else needs to see it. What they'll see is this one, which I'll be taking to meetings for notes. So just a notebook. Alright, one more A5 cover to show you, and look how stunning this is. This is from my friend Denise, and if you know Denise, you know she loves poppies, and so she couldn't resist this beautiful, oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. It feels like it's painted, like it has a really kind of smooth feeling where the red is and where the black is, like it's printed on like a canvas, I guess. The cream part is a canvas and then like it's printed on or something, I think. So the inside is black. Here is our artist, name in the corner, this pocket here, little hidden message there, a place to put your book, and the front cover of your book, pocket here, 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots, as well as our smiley pocket here, and 2 smaller pockets at the bottom. This has also come with this little piece, so let's find out what that is. I don't know. And we also have the little information about the artist here. So, it's a beautiful butterfly on here as well. So that is the poppies cover. Let's have a look at the toggles. They are just little black ones, the usual rectangle and triangle. So there you go, Denise. There is your A5 cover for next year. It is really beautiful. Look how vibrant that is. It's actually coming up a bit more red on camera, like a bit more bright red on camera than it is in real life. It's a little bit darker in real life. Okay, we have 2 more books. A cover and a book, I should say. And then we have the accessories. So let's start with this beautiful teal box. This is, as you can probably tell, a 5-year journal. Loving the teal box. It's beautiful. Comes with a little pamphlet about the 5-year, and there's some examples in here of how people use them, I think. There's just some information in here, but it is all in Japanese, so I'm not going to be able to read that. And it also comes with a sample sheet. This is just to show you what the layout is like. So we have the 5 years down the side and then an open page here with a grid. I'll show you more detail inside the book. But here's the gorgeous book. It is really stunning. It's a, fake leather brown cover. It has 5-year journal written here, 23 to 27. I did have one, I confess, for 2021 onwards, but it was a horrible time with all the things going on in the world, so I just kind of fell over. I'll talk more about that in another video when I'm setting this up. But if you haven't seen a 5-year before, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, it is a beautiful book. It has all the yearly calendars, so 23, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then just go straight into January 1st. So this page is for January 1st, and we just write in it here for 2023, 24, 25, 26 and 27. Write about your life. You can extend across here, or you can use this page to illustrate, or whatever you want. I just love the concept. I did this once in a 3-year journal, and it was guided prompts each day, so it's a bit different, and I really love seeing what happened each year. So that's it. It just goes through the 365 days in the year. Lace flat, like most Hobonichi things do. We finish with, I'm not sure what's in the back actually. Personal details. No idea what that is. My lists. So we've got 8 lists there. We've got gifts and addresses. And we also have, oh that's right, I remember this page. We've got 2027, 26, 25, 24, and 23. So we have a year, a page per year just to reflect on things. So I think that is really lovely. It's a beautiful, beautiful concept. I'm really excited about it this year. I really hope I can stick with it. So I also picked myself up a cover for it. I have 2 covers for my 5-year already, like the previous 5-year, and then I bought the Search and Collect one, but heavily inspired by James L. Burke Creative for this one. Just some papers here. I have no idea what that says, but as you can probably see, this is a red leather cover. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just beautiful. Oh, it's so red. Oh, I love it. Let's look at it with this red. Yeah, super stunning. It's exactly the same color. Much darker in person. I'll try and get some photos for Instagram so you'll see. But, oh, it feels so nice. It's just stunning. And as you can see, it's super simple. So just a piece of leather with the 2 sides here to hold it together. A tiny pen loop just for the clip of your pen. And we just have some cardboard in here to protect it. And let's pop the book in. All you do is pop both covers in. You don't have to put both in, of course. You can just have it like this. But I think it's going to be much better if you do put both in. People do, complain might be a strong word, but people do sometimes have an issue when the cover doesn't stay closed because it doesn't have a closure, like it doesn't have the butterfly loops to close the book up. It doesn't really bother me. It's meant to be a journal that I touch every day, so it's gonna change over time. But the colour is just stunning. Let me show it to you against the pink. As you know, pink's my colour. But look at those together. That's just the prettiest. Oh my goodness, I think it's beautiful. Okay, so I'll just finagle that into the cover just so that it sits nicely over time. But I'm going to take it out for now because I want to play with it properly when I set it all up. So it'll be like an experience all over again. Okay, so there's my 5-year journal for next year. I can't wait, so excited. Yeah, maybe you can help hold me accountable. All right, let's go to the next section. I have a cover here. I can't quite, oh yes, I know what it is. So this was with Hobonichi, when you place your order, you can check out, pay, everything's cool, but until they ship it, you can keep adding to your cart. It's diabolical, but I went back and added this to my cart later. It's like you're spending the money just fresh and you forget about what you spent earlier. Okay, so I bought this cover. It's Mina Pahonen, and it's this beautiful, beautiful butterfly cover. It's very strange. It's like a corduroy feel to it. It's grey, of course, as you can see, and we have the embroidery in, I think it's black. It looks black to me. It's very pretty. I just thought it was quite stunning. Look at that, it's just gorgeous. We have the zipper pull here with the usual Mina Pahonen butterfly, and on the inside, it's pink. That was the deciding factor for me, was that the inside was pink. Just glorious. It's like a mushroom pink, I guess you'd say, if you were my mum. So the toggles are leather as well. We have this triangle and the rectangle on a grey and a pink bookmark. And then we have our card slots down the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the smile and the 2 little pockets. We've got a mesh pocket here that you access underneath. And then we have our pen loop as well. Really pretty, so soft. It's kind of, I don't want to say like pajamas, but it's very soft and lovely. I don't really have an exact use for this, except that, I like to swap my covers in and out. So I thought when I travel, I might move to this because it's zipped and I can, shove stuff in it. I always have a lot of receipts when I travel for work and, papers that clients give me, all that kind of stuff. So I just thought it might be good to switch to this for travel. So that's my current idea. Let's see what happens. Okay, now we move to accessories. Let's start with cuties. I was having a little chat to my friend Sho. In fact, we spent a lot of time looking at the website together on my television one night. And we were thinking, should I buy the vertical or the horizontal? Can't decide. So I ended up getting both. So obviously you can tell it's the same as my Weeks. It's the bow and tie fabric that has the raised bits, but it's not the actual bow and tie fabric. It doesn't have that same silkiness. It's a little bit different. Not super different, but a little bit different. So you can see we have our little Marie heads. We've got this one facing that way, and we've got these 2 with the bows, and probably the same on the back. We've got a couple of different ones. It's a cute little size. I did see someone online fitting an A6 in there, so I'll show you that in a second. Full of tissue paper, of course, and silicone gel. Inside is pink, and it has a little slip pocket there as well. Alright, we'll grab this A6 and pop it in, and it fits in there easily. I'm not sure about when it's in a cover, though. The cover may not fit. I'm not quite sure. So I thought that was good. I've got a lot of pouches. I mean, I'm obsessed with pouches. I have too many already. I shouldn't have bought these probably, but they're super cute. And, I collect Hobonichi things. It's what I do. I'm happy about it. I love the pink ribbon on the zipper. Super pretty. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use that one for, but this one's great, this little vertical. It has a slip pocket as well. I was pretty excited about putting my Canon printer in here, my little Selfie QX10. I think that'll fit in there really nicely. The pocket could probably hold the paper, I'm not sure. But I thought that might be a good use for this. Or if not, then this one might be. This will also fit my camera in it if I take the lens off and store the lens on the side. So a few ideas for this, but it'll probably end up having stationery or makeup, I suspect, most likely. This has been on my wish list forever, and it is my Manga and I think, drawer pouch. I just love the illustrations so much. It's just so cute. I don't know, just something about it makes me happy. So this is the small drawer pouch. I don't have one of these. This is my first one. I've got the normal, the Ane, and I've got the big one. But I wanted a small one, which I think I want for pens. I'm just thinking fountain pens in here, my mild liners or whatever in here. It's got elastics to put things under to hold it in place, and the mesh pocket as well. We've got a long pocket here that goes all the way to the bottom, then this one goes to the bottom, and then this shorter one also goes to the bottom, of course. I just think it's super cute. It's got a little pouch on the back as well. I really like it. It doesn't really go with anything that I've bought today, but it doesn't matter. I like it nonetheless. It has a raw leather zipper pull as well. It's so cute. Love it. Very happy with that one. So when you buy any of the planners that aren't a week's, you get a bag. So one of these will be for Simone. I'll give one to Denise. And then there's 2 more for me as well. So that's pretty cute. Let's have a quick look at one. I'm sure you've watched a million videos. I think I said 1,000 before, but you've probably watched a million by now, showing you this bag. But I'm just going to show you very quick. I just want to feel it. Oh yeah, it's very smooth, like a man-made material for sure. You can hear it as well. So it's probably waterproof, I suspect, like water resistant, maybe not waterproof, but definitely water resistant, I think. And it has this cute quote on the inside. Today is the only day the me I am right now will ever exist. I want to keep a record of that so the me in the future won't forget them. I think that's pretty cute. So it's a little drawstring bag. It will fit an A5 cousin in there. Very nice. Just a couple of things left. I've got a little package of accessories here, and I also bought the guidebook, the 365 Q&A guidebook. So we'll have a quick flip of that right at the end, but I'll just show you now the couple of accessories I got. I didn't get many. I got 2, there's the other one. 2 of these page keepers. I really love these. I have them. I have one in my weeks just to keep it closed. So if you don't keep your weeks in a cover, and I think this year I'm not going to keep it in a cover, I'm just going to have it in its cover on cover, then you can use this to hold it closed. Love it. So I got 2. It fits the Techo as well, the A6 Techo as well. I got the Tokyo Railway map as well. Simply for journaling purposes. I like maps, I like words, I like geometry, you know, so I thought I would get this. Oh, it's glossy. I did not expect it to be glossy, so I probably can't tear it. Oh, how cool. I guess it's waterproof. So here we have our map of Tokyo, I think. Let's run it past the camera for you. It's a very long fold out map. There's the little lines on the end there. And if I turn it over, we have the other side as well. So obviously I can't read this at all, but I just wanted to get one. And then I have some more Aristocats stuff. I didn't talk about the ordering process, but it was quite a process. I did it on the day, and just maybe half an hour after the sale opened. And, you know, I'm sure you know already, but the website crashed 1,000 times. Things you thought were in your cart weren't in your cart. Sometimes I had 2 of everything in my cart. So it was a bit of a panic stations moment, especially because I was buying for other people as well. Because you just want to make sure you get the right thing. You don't want to miss out for them. You don't want to buy the wrong one. So it was a bit stressful at the time, but totally fine. But what I did was I missed the A5 pencil board. I want to get all of the pencil boards. So I am placing an order on October 1st because I want to get something from the One Piece range. So I will, if it's still available, which I think it will be, I'll be buying it then, the A5 pencil board then. So we've got the Weeks pencil board and the A6. Me first, I'm not spoiled, I'm pampered. And love her face. So that's the face you see on the Weeks in some of them where the bow is sticking out. And on the back we've got her and her two brothers just prancing in there. Super cute. And then a bonjour, trust me, a good day is about to begin, with a super cute face. And on the back, the feisty and fabulous having a little tussle there. And this one here says pretty perfect. Very, very cute. I love those. They're just adorable. And I also, for the first time ever, purchased the folders. I got the A6 folders. So the same pattern, we've got the bonjour and the me first, same as those two. And then it also came with a third one that says meow do you do, when I'm with mummy everything is perfect. And on the back it has her, Marie and her mum, sitting on the chair, Duchess there sitting on the chair, and it says born cuddly up here as well. So these are just little slip pockets you can pop things in and have that inside of any of your planners. You don't have to put it in an A6 planner. You can put it in the A5 as well. Either way would be totally fine. So that's the end of all the bits and pieces. So we've got our books and our covers and our accessories. But I also got the guidebook. And oh my goodness, it feels so weird. It's like a rubbery, silicone-y kind of feeling. It has this belly band on it, so the cover is just all blue without it, but has the orange belly band on it as well. I suspect it's all in Japanese. And so inside it is a paper cover. Oh, A on one side and Q on the other for Q&A. And yeah, so in here is just info about all of the Hobonichis. It's all in Japanese. I just got it as a keepsake, really. I do want to, I kind of have it in me to learn Japanese at some point. I actually did do a couple of years of Japanese at high school, but you know, I'm very old, so that was a long time ago. So I'm keen to learn again at some point. I don't know when, because work is ridiculously busy, but here's the 365 days one. Yeah, I'm super busy at work, but I kind of feel like adding it to my list of things to do at some point. I have this 5-year cover on one of mine. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just nice to see the pictures, and at some point in the future, oh, and good to see the history of some of the covers they've had in the past that I've never seen, or, you know, I just love it. The Hobonichi design is so cool and so different to anything else. It's just nice to, you know, sit with that design and look at it and try to understand where they've come from. Part of my job has been marketing for a long time, so I'm really keen on how companies present things and how they advertise, what kind of photo shoots they do, and how they present data as well. All that kind of stuff I find super interesting. So I thought this was perfect for me. And I can't wait to just sit and go through. Oh, hang on, I forgot about that. Oh, no, okay, must be more to come. We have a little, maybe that's an order form or something. And a little bookmark here. But I've heard that there were stickers in here. Let's see. Oh, look at all these covers. So this year's stuff at the front, or the back, however you want to look at it. And yes, there are some stickers in here as well. These are stuck in, if you know what I mean. Perforated, I suspect. But You can buy some from them that are plans more important than work, and it has some that are a little bit like this. We've got some like strips. These look like strips here. We've got these little faces, pens, scissors, crayons, and then letters of the alphabet as well. Oh my goodness, so exciting. They're glossy, as you can see, and transparent. So, and this little guy here obviously is going to feature in one of my books. Oh, how good is Hobonichi season? Oh, I love it so much. I'm very excited. As you probably can tell, I'll just grab everything in so we can get as much as we can into the frame and see. Okay, honestly, the frame is not big enough to fit everything in. It's a bit impossible. But I only have a couple of A6 books in here, so I don't have all the books. I do need to grab a couple more. But it was so frantic to try and get everything that we wanted in the first go, especially buying, as I said, for some other people as well. I didn't want to mess up, and I knew I'd be placing an order again. And the good thing to remember, if you are in that situation, is that the books pretty much don't go out of stock immediately. Like they'll be around till the end of the year, or sometimes even a bit further. So you won't miss out on your planner, but you might miss out on the covers. So the covers will sell out, like this week's, the Aurora Judy weeks sold out, and perhaps the metronome cover, I'm not sure. There are a couple of covers that sold out. And I wasn't sure about the Aristocats. I thought maybe that might sell out because it's so freaking cute. So I really wanted to make sure I get the covers sorted and the weeks, because the weeks is such a popular planner. But once I got those, I knew I could come back in a month or so and grab those then. So I will say this is a lot of stuff, and particularly the stuff that's for one purse, just for me. But I do save up all year for this. I absolutely love Hobonichi. I've just fallen in love with everything. It really makes me happy. It makes me motivated to plan and to journal, and that journaling just helps with your everyday mental health and life in general, I find. So to me, it's a nice investment. It's fun. It's super pretty. Makes me happy, and I get to share it with you. So part of my let's not say job, but part of what I do as a YouTuber is show you all the things and how I use them, in hopes to inspire you with how you could use them as well. And also sometimes what not to do. Sometimes I find things that just don't work for me, and I always share that stuff. So yeah, look, like I said, it's an investment of money for sure, but I have saved my pennies for this over the year, and I'm very excited to be able to share this with you today. I will get Simone and Denise's stuff to them over the next couple of days, and they will be able to enjoy the unboxing again themselves all over again. And yeah, I will, as I said, I'll be setting all this up over the next couple of months, so you can come back and see how I'm using everything. I think in particular, you know, I use a lot, as you can see. Like I'm going to use most of these in the year. So I'm hopeful that you'll find it useful to see how I use multiple planners together. Sometimes that's a difficult thing to understand. And it's taken me a long time to figure out the best way, but I love to separate. I need to put work in one thing and play in another, and I do a lot of PR stuff as well, so I want to do that in a separate book. So I've just got a lot of ideas this year for how I can use things and use them well. I've got some learnings from last year or the current year that just didn't work, so I'm learning how to apply those in the next year as well. So I'd love it if you subscribed, stuck around, and join me for the process of figuring out what's working and what's not. And I'd love to hear what you've picked up in the most recent Hobonichi sale as well. So did we get anything in common? I feel like the Aristocats is going to be in common with a lot of people. What do you think of this week's? I'm not sure if it's very popular. I think it's stunning. I really love it. I'm really happy to have it. I love how it looks in the light there. But yeah, it's a bit different to the usual. So, and a lot less pink this year maybe. I mean, the Aristocats I think make up for the pink. There's so much pink on the inside of those covers. It's just so bright and pink and fun. But yeah, a little bit different to the usual for me. So very excited for 2023. I wish it could start like right now. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't super long, but also, you know, it's as long as it needs to be in order for me to show you all the goodies and walk you through, hopefully walk you through some information that is useful. I like to make sure that, you know, you can see how the products look and how they open and do they lay flat and all that kind of stuff. So again, come back and see how all that works over the next couple of months, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks guys, see you soon, bye.